All right, hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. So we're back again with Nolgroth. Say hello, Nolgroth.
Hello, how are you doing?
So this is another one of his ships. So this ship is a little bit different. Normally, Nolgroth, when he makes his ships, or at least on his blog, he makes quite a good few ships. But the ships we tend to feature, it's kind of ships that are more Starfield inspired. But this one's a little bit different. This one is inspired more by the Expanse, which, if you haven't watched it, phenomenal sci-fi show. Basically hard sci-fi, a couple of hundred years in the future. So yeah, so it's called the Copinger, is that, or Copinger?
Yeah,
Okay, so
I pronounce it Copinger, but that's okay.
Copinger. No, that's fine. You're the creator. You tell me how to pronounce it. So
Well, I don't know.
obviously,
Brits will have to tell me because
someone in the
tell you
comments will probably be like, "That's not how you say that," and we'll probably tell them to shut up because they didn't make it. You did.
and I'll laugh and I'll laugh and I'll...
So if you want to give a bit of a, because obviously, there's no, like, with a lot of your ships, you've kind of got lore and stuff, but this one is more inspired by the Rocinante. So do you want to give a little bit of a kind of, like, the design philosophy? Because I see a lot of rail guns and a lot of missiles, no energy. So yeah, just give me kind of the little bit of info on, like, kind of where the design came from. And yeah.
Okay, well, I started watching The Expanse
Good
a
choice.
couple of months back, and I really like the aesthetic, not necessarily of the Rocinante, although I do love that ship, but just of the universe in general, where they used missiles and ballistics to do their warfare. They didn't have lasers, they didn't have plasmas or particles or photon torpedoes. It was just straight up throwing lead and explosives downrange. So I wanted to build something like that. And I took the general concept of the long ship like the Rocinante or those stealth ships, and this is what I built from it. And it relies entirely on those weapons that you see there to do its job.
It looks, design-wise, it looks absolutely awesome. And I feel like, I will say, obviously, just because with a lot of these ships and stuff, it's more like, like we're designing them for, like, kind of more for like a lore point of view of like how we see them in the universe. Because if it realistically, if this ship operated how railguns, it would probably shred everything. But in Starfield, railguns are pretty meh. So the thing is,
Shreds.
it still shreds. Oh, nice. I haven't been, I've wanted to do like a kind of an all railgun build. I tried a little bit with my stealth ship, but I had to hide some lasers just because. But
The trick is using the missiles to strip the shields,
yeah.
and then using the ballistics to take it out. That's how you use those.
Now the one thing I will say with the Expanse is like with the Rolsey and stuff, the ships are generally designed to land like vertically. Obviously, we can't do that in Starfield, but if it was a case, would that have been the intent of this, or was it like, do you prefer the Starfield layout where, this is how it lands, like, belly down?
Well, the Expanse actually follows the format of an old role-playing game tabletop thing called Star Frontiers, where everything is vertically aligned instead of horizontally aligned. So I would totally go for a vertically aligned ship if Starfield allowed for it.
It would definitely be awesome, and that's one of the things about the Expanse is the reason I think it does that in the Expanse. I'm not sure if that's how it is in the tabletop. Is their drives they use, the Epstein drives, produce 1g of acceleration, so like they have gravity on the ships basically, which is really cool. Obviously, at Starfield we have what I don't know. Do they ever cover in game what gives us our artificial gravity? I'm assuming it's the grav drive.
It is the grav drive.
Oh, it is the grav drive.
If you take out the grav drive on an enemy ship, that's when you float. And,
Yeah.
when you board it and you're floating, it's because you took out the grav drive.
Okay, that makes sense. See, this is why Nolgroth is the main guy when it comes to shipbuilding. He knows the shit. Anyway, so we're gonna really quickly look at the stats, and then we're gonna obviously take a look at it from the exterior. So we got a fuel of 420. We've got a hull of 1402. Cargo capacity of 1770 with 10A shielded. I will notice it's quite cargo heavy. Was that just kind of a byproduct? Like, I know you have those panoptes. Or were they are more as like kind of structural pieces, or like was this meant to carry stuff?
I kind of envision this as a smuggler ship, as you can see by the shielded.
The shielded, that makes a lot of sense.
And also, the character that this is on has got payload skill maxed out, so it probably wouldn't have that cargo capacity um, natively. Part of that is the payload skill being maxed out.
Oh yeah, that is true, because I don't know if it shows if that's the base or that's the perk. Oh no, that is actually the base. And then if we, whoops, and then if we look at the reactor, we got a C. Oh, you have a C class. Wow. To be honest, I seen the C class engine, but it didn't. This didn't look like a C class ship to me. It's quite slim. C class reactor, 37 power. Crew of 6. Jump range of 29 light years. It's got the. Ooh, where's the shield? Where's the shield? Is it a? I think it's an assurance. Is it?
Have
you done merging, Nolgroth?
Yeah, it's merged in there somewhere. I just don't remember where.
There it is, right there. Clever. And then we've got jump range of 29 light years. Very nice. And then we've got 3. Holy shit, that missile damage. We've got 2 sets of ballistic. 1. I'm assuming those. Okay, yeah. See, I was trying to figure out how you manage that, but the 2 on the middle are not turrets. That's how you did it. So we've got turreted ones on the side and front, and then on the middle there we've got the missiles. Want to say if you were to make it, probably probably about 500k without perks. Just looking at it, I'm just enamored by it. It's very cool, right? So let's really quickly take a look at it. Oh, it's nighttime. Hold on, now we're gonna. So we're gonna press my little button, and bam, there we go. So yeah, I really like the profile of it. It looks awesome, very sleek. And the thing is, I will say, like, obviously having all ballistics, it looks a bit unusual, just because none of the vanilla ships kind of go that route. But it looks like a really, it looks like the sort of ship I could see the UC rocking. It's very cool, very sleek. I love that the turrets are like randomly looking at something. Really wish they'd make it so the turrets would just randomly track while the ship is landed. And then we've got a lot of missiles. All right, let's go inside. Oh yeah, you made sure to take them. So is this
thanks to you, I do that.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same. I'm like, oh man, now. So with it being a smuggler ship, what the fuck? You turned the gravity off?
It probably was just one of those glitches that happen.
So straight away, anyway, we have a control station. This is Stroud or Dame? No, this is Stroud. Yeah, there's chairs at Stroud. Very nice. I'm so used to like looking at kind of, like the empty habs now that it's unusual seeing them. This is custom. What is this? The captain's quarters?
No, it's a workshop.
This is Are you sure this is
custom?
Oh, it's not. Jesus Christ. I need to see.
No, I used again a Varun ship, and I just basically took the parts and reassembled them how I wanted to. I didn't even swap them out for Hope Tech.
Shock. If we drop down here, we have living quarters. Very nice. Oh.
I was just thinking about you.
Okay. So like with the kind of the crew, and you're saying it's like a smuggling ship and stuff. Like, is the sort of ship like, is it kind of designed for like, say, like endurance, or is it meant kind of like, like from A to B and then refueling along the way, like refueling sort of?
It needs to refuel a lot more than say a larger ship.
Yeah. Okay. And then we have the reason for 2 here.
I think just so I could put something else in there. I think it was for weapon mounts, maybe.
That makes sense.
And I figured I could, maybe swap it out for an empty hab when I got the empty habs, which I now have, the 1x1 empties. So I can now go in there and customize it.
Then we got the docking port up top, and then we have the bridge. I love this bridge. Very nice. The jump seats. All right, so let's take it up, and we're probably going to get jumped because you live in a sketchy neighborhood, which will be fun. It looks so cool.
If not, you can take it to another planet and you'll automatically get Jumger and Serpentis now.
All right, let's see. So you were saying this character's got max. Oh no, payload. What is its perks for the missiles? Does it have any missile perks?
I don't know. You'd have to look. I have like 7 or 8 different characters that
That
I
is fair.
rotate
Let me
through.
just check real quick. Particles and automated weapons. Okay.
Not ballistics. Man, this thing's even better than I thought it was. I should have Gideon a car set up.
Double check. You do. He's there. So we get. All right, let me real quick. Oh, there we go.
So you have to soften them up with missiles. So what I usually do is charge them.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, yep. Instant dead. Holy crap. Okay, yeah. Yep, okay.
Again, this is an extreme. It's only hard.
Still, though, that's very impressive. Yeah, so weapon-wise, we got the missiles, and then obviously we got ballistics, railguns, and then we got the railgun turrets. Base speed is 130, C-class. Boost speed is probably going to be 420. Oh, no, 450. That's unusual. It's quite agile. Very agile, actually. For given its size. Again, it's deceptive because it doesn't look like a C-class.
I just wanted those engines on this one.
We get a
I
nice...
wanted something to look vaguely like the Epstein drives, and I couldn't figure any others that looked that close to it. So
it looks awesome. Get a little pan, see my headless character. Oh, what? Apparently I have a head this time, and
wide-eyed.
why am I like looking at like whatever that screen is like problematic? Looks like I don't know what that is anyway. All right, so we're gonna head down to the planet now, and we're gonna do a teardown. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back. So pretty simple in the it's just 3. So the name, despite us or both of us disagreeing, and well, not disagreeing, just talking about what is it based on?
I wanted to make it a smuggler ship, so I looked up famous smugglers on the internet, and one of them that came up was a legend, perhaps real, I don't know. Could be like a Robin Hood thing, but of a smuggler named Cruel Copinger. And in the absence of other input, that's what I chose.
Nice. All right, so if we take a look at the vessel, we've got a Magellan, not Magellan, C1 cockpit from Nova Galactic, 200 cargo, 2 crew. We've got a CE-59 missile launcher from Ballistic Solutions Incorporated, C-class, 44,000 range, 1 fire rate, 160.64 damage to shield and hull, and 3 power. There's 3 of them altogether. And then we have 2 Stroud. What did you say? 4? Oh no, okay, sorry, he's talking someone else. And then we have 2 Stroud. Oh no, we got a companionway 1x1 and a storeroom 1x1. We got the 100 DP slim docker top from Deimos. We have a porthole top. We have a 10 ST hauler shielded cargo hold from Sexton Shield Systems, 320 cargo. And then we have mounted on each side, we've got 2 Horizon weapon mounts. And then we have 2 Jishaku ND railguns from Shinigami. C-class, 1000 range. 1.5 fire rate, 46 hull damage, and 3 power. We also have a scanner jammer multi-frequency, A-class. Second level of the vessel, we have Nova Weapon Mount 4 with 2 more of the CE-59 missile launchers. Then we also have 2 more of the Jishaku ND railguns. Got a Stroud control station 2x1 and a workshop 2x1. We've also got 2 more Horizon weapon mounts with 2 Jishaku ND RF rapid railgun turrets from Shinigami. C-class, 1000 range, 4 fire rate, 24 hull damage, and 3 power. And then we've got 6 of the... we've got 2 Dagama 1010 cargo holds from Panoptes, 245. And then we've got 4 the Gamma 1010 shielded cargo from Panoptes 190 each. We've got our Aurora 13G grav drive from Deep Core, B class, 10 power, 33 jump thrust. Gives us 29 layers. We've got our Assurance SG 1800 shield generator from Sexton Shield Systems, C class, 12 power, 1600. This is hidden underneath this. So when you have this mounted with the rest of it, you basically would do the flip technique to like that, apparently. And then we've got the grav drive. We've got two Stroud engine bracers A with 2 weapon mounts. On each of the weapon mounts, we have the other 2 turrets. We've got our Theta Pinch D9 reactor from Amadon, C class, 37 power, 12, 15 hull. 3 Supernova 2100 engines from Raladyne, C class, 3 power, 2120, 21,120 engine thrust, 7050 maneuvering. And then on the bottom level, we have our NG6 landing bay from Nova Galactic. We have an AccuLander 11 landing gear, 2 thrust. We've got 2 Nova thrusters there, port and starboard. We've got an all-in-one berth, 2x1A from Stroud. We have an AccuLander 11 again, 2 500T helium-3 tanks from Bliss Solution, 210. And then we have 4 of these Stroud or Hope Tech, Hope 6 landing gear, 2 each. So I think that is everything. So any kind of last thoughts you want to say about this ship, Nolgroth?
Only that it's a really fun ship to fly. I love flying it around, and it's surprisingly effective if you strip those shields down with the missiles and then pound it with those ballistics. Well, you saw that.
Yeah, no, I will say it. Like it's definitely like it's an unusual kind of layout of weapons, but it's one that, as you say, it's effective. Kind of makes me want to see like what other kind of combinations, because I don't use missiles too much just because with how long it takes in the charge, but also if I invested points, it probably wouldn't take that long. But anyway, that being said, do you want to shout out your blog real quick? Because there is a lot of cool ships on that.
Sure. That would be stupid-fat-fingers.blogspot.com.
Perfect. And as always, thank you for joining me.
Now, this ship isn't on the blog yet. I'll get it there.
Get there.
You know, it's pretty easy to build. Just follow the video here, and it shouldn't be too hard at all.
And but it also is good incentive to get it on the blog, because you were saying in the other video we covered that there's been a bit of, would you say there's a bit of what's the word, what's stalemate, stagnancy, is that the right word?
A little lack of motivation.
Yes, yeah. Too busy playing Starfield, all them mods, am I right?
Yeah, all the 5 mods,
yeah.
I think I got.
Yeah. But yeah, so thank you anyway for joining me, Nolgroth.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
No bother, it's always a pleasure. We will join us next time. We have some more ships to cover, and as always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and catch you in the next one. Bye bye.